Peace, love, health, harmony, balance. What's going on, family? Today I felt like it was necessary to come in the kitchen and educate everybody on what purple SEAMOSS is, how we take it from a dry product, hydrate it, turn it into a gel, and it was recommended by one of our members. Shout out to Shar for recommending that we actually do this video. I felt like it was very, very inspirational to hear someone actually give me some insight on what we should be doing on our end. So please keep giving your feedback, guys. Please keep commenting. Please like our page, Facebook, Cheatin' Vegan, Instagram, Cheatin' Vegan, www.cheatinvegan.com. Go ahead and purchase. Go ahead and join our membership, our group, and we can guide you along the way on your transition into a healthier living, into an all-natural living, into a living off of the system, and something that is dedicated and embedded into your life that you can pass on to your children, from generation to generation, and we can make this thing work and we can turn it around. I mean, literally, this is medicine. So we start off with our dry moss that I'll highlight here, and we keep it in a glass jar. This is how you want to house it. You want to keep it in a dry place, closed up, preferably glass. We start off with the dry moss, and we basically soak it in 16 ounces of all natural spring water, and what that does is that hydrates it overnight. You let it sit overnight, it hydrates it and brings it back to life, and then you have this beautiful looking moss that we have sitting in front of us in the bowl here. And as you see the colors, you can see the hints of purple and brown, and you can see the all natural effects. And that's what we love about it, is that this is providing you with so much nutrition, but you see the density of it. And this is what they call a superfood. This is what they call very high dense food, alkaline dense food, nutrition dense food. Where it's packing a punch in one shot. So if you can get this into your diet, in the morning, in the evening, and it be suitable to replace all of your vitamins, all of the quote-unquote vitamins that you're taking. We like to refer to things as vital electrics. We know the body thrives on electricity, and we know that the body is alive. And on a cellular level, you need to know how to cleanse, and you need to know how to activate that. And this is what this does precisely. So what we do is we hydrate it, like I said, for overnight, and then we take this and we take the liquid that we use to hydrate it, and we bring it to boil on the burner. Once it gets to a boil, once it gets to over 150 degrees, what we do is we take our SEAMOSS and we dip it right inside the pot. So now you don't want to be cautious. You want to use your hands, get down and dirty with it. It's the only way to do it, only way to deal with nature. So now as you see, we got a little foam up top, and that's okay. And as you see, we got all that. We're going to pour that right on in there. Right on in there. There we go. So now we let that sit, and we want to come over, and we want to now mix it all in. Right. Now we got that down. So now we're going to remove it from the burner. We're going to bring it over here, and we're going to let it sit. We're going to let it sit for about 20 minutes. Let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we transfer it to our bad boy over here. And now this is our Oster. It's a 10-speed blender. We also have the Ninja over here that you could use. But basically what you do is you take this concoction that you've came up with here, you put it into the blender, and you give it a rip. Once you blend it, once you get it to the consistency that you like, it might be a little thick, You want to add more spring water if it's a little thick for your liking, because what we're going to do is transfer it into the refrigerator for 24 hours. And in 24 hours, less than that, you'll have a perfect gel substance that you can scoop out in tablespoons, and you can place it into your dishes that you're creating for lunch and for dinner. You can put it in your smoothies that you're making for breakfast. And let's face it, it's a very easy, quick way to put the purple sea moss into your body. And this is what we're doing at Cheatin' Vegan. We're trying to get you guys to understand we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just teaching you how the wheel first started off. We're teaching you how it first got created. We're teaching you, taking you back to the roots, to the basics, to the understandings of what our ancestors knew and how they were able. So now this is our finished product. You have your purple sea moss gel, liquid still, in a glass. So now we will place this into the refrigerator for, I would say, about 6 to 8 hours if you're really excited to get into it. But now you see I have a orange sitting next to it, and it's strictly because of the citrus. We love to mix citrus with the sea moss gel. So please have some fun with this, experiment with it, do some different things with it, and then suggest to us what new healing methods that you guys came up with and you guys are actually getting involved in. Because this right here, if you utilize it the right way, if you make it the right way, you have nothing to worry about. And honestly, if it doesn't come out the way that you expected, try again. Only make enough for what you need. Rationing properly. So for every quarter ounce, you want to do 4 times that of water. 16 ounces of water for every 1/4 of an ounce. So I mean, you just want to make sure that the sea moss is covered in the water when you're soaking it. And then when you revisit it again in 24 hours, you're going to be able to literally see the moss expanded and a lot bigger than what you actually placed it in there. And then when you put it into the boiling water and let it steep for the 20 minutes, you're going to start to see it turn a color. You're going to start to see the vibrance come out of it. And then when you mix all that into the blender and you get this byproduct right here that you have, you place it into the refrigerator. Out comes a gel that you could utilize. You keep uncovered in your refrigerator. Spoilage will not occur, for about 20 to 30 days. Maybe sooner, maybe later. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you only make enough for what you're going to use. You could use it for your skin. You could use it for healing when you're sick. You could use it just to place into your smoothies. And I recommend that method for the people starting off, not really liking the acquired taste that it comes with. I recommend that you utilize it in your fruit smoothies: strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, bananas, watermelon, oranges, apples, grapes, kiwis, you name it. It's a perfect blend, and it's a good way to just get it in your system, get it in your body, and just boost up that that immunity, that immune system, that microbiota. You want to be able to give yourself that vitalization that you deserve and that you need. So once again, peace, love, health, harmony, and balance. If you have any questions, any referrals, any needs, reach out to us at cheatinvegan@gmail.com, www.cheatinvegan.com. Yes, we are on some next level shit. And I'm not even joking. I'm being serious. You see that? That's the juice that we didn't use from our SEAMOSS. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour it in here. I think we got a little bit left. That's all good. We'll keep that right there. We'll take this. We're going to go hit up our things. Look at that. We not wasting nothing. We not wasting nothing. Peace, love, health, harmony, balance.